Hello, everybody. Hi, lover. Anamika's here. Sukhmani Kaur is here. People are sending requests. Amrit is here. जिस घड़ी का आप सबको इंतजार था, Manish Malhotra is going to be live with us very, very soon. Yes. तो Hi Manu. Hi Manish.
Hi, how are you? Whew, how are you?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
What should I do for that? My phone's the phone volume is fine.
Let me connect again. Let me cut this and connect again. Just a second.
Okay.
Let me here. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can't. I think there's some problem. There's no voice.
There's no
Is
voice.
your phone on silent? Bluetooth पे तो नहीं लगा हुआ?
Bluetooth पे तो नहीं लगा हुआ. Silent mode is off now. Can you hear me?
I can just read your lips. Are you praising me right now?
No, I'm not praising you. So maybe
I
from
wore a kurta
Bluetooth.
especially for you. I can't hear you.
I'm wearing a kurta because my mother wants me to wear
How do
kurtas
we do
at
this?
home.
When you see the live ना, तो उसमें एक option होता है for you to send me a request. Did you see
I
that?
did that.
Ping box.
I did that.
So I have added you right now. Okay, wait, just a second.
No, I sent you a
I'm what's
request.
wrong.
Yeah.
I am wrong. My Bluetooth is connected.
Oh, okay.
Now I can hear you.
You
And
can hear
let's
me now?
Yeah. Mrs. Roy,
You can
आवाज
hear me
कहाँ
now?
से आ रही? Yeah, I can hear you very clearly.
Okay, great.
Welcome! So excited to see you. By the way, if you notice, we have the same plants. Yellow. It's just
Yes,
the same.
yes.
So tell me, क्या हो रहा है? Staying at home.
Well, मैं घर पे हूँ and I'm with my mother, and I'm wearing a kurta also because of my mother. She wants me to wear Indian clothes and not shorts and t-shirts. And बहुत एक अच्छा time है. I'm spending a lot of time with my mother. So we catch up on an old Bollywood film because we both love black and white films, and and it's like spending a lot of quality time with her, and she reminds me all about my childhood craziness about movies, and she's also speaking a lot about her time in Punjab, and those are all the stories that I've grown up hearing, and it's quality time, and I'm hearing those stories and feeling like a child again. The only thing is she tries to feed me a lot, and I'm like, no, I can't eat that much. So,
you told me this 21-day challenge that you've given yourself.
So I've given myself a 21-day challenge since yesterday. I wake up really early, like 5:36 a.m. in the morning, and I'm walking a lot in the house, so I can sweat it out for almost about an hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Controlling my quest for desserts. I'm reading, trying to read. I'm not a good reader. Sketching. I'm in touch with my office on FaceTime and on Zoom time, and checking on their welfare, and constantly thinking, creative thinking, and listening to music, in touch with friends, speaking to you. So there's a lot of positive things that I'm doing in the day, and yeah,
तो
that's
मुझे
what
एक
it
बात
should be,
बताओ
right?
कि अभी सबको ही घर का काम करना पड़ा है थोड़ा बहुत कुछ ना कुछ तो.
जी.
So what are you doing at home?
तो पहली बात बताऊं,
Apart
I'm very मैं बहुत particular हूँ cleanliness का. So I'm constantly my staff stays with me. They're like family to me, and we work together almost. And I'm very particular. जैसे कि flowers हैं या plants हैं घर के, या मेरी कबर्ड्स हैं, या मम्मी के पास जो भी जाता है वो सब सही है. सो आई एम ऑल्सो
हाँ.
क्वाइट इन्वॉल्व, आई एम वेरी हाउस प्राउड. तो मैं
वाओ.
हमेशा हाउस की चीजों में बहुत इन्वॉल्व रहता हूँ.
सो आर यू द काइंड्स जिसको बहुत अच्छा लगता है लोगों को घर पे बुलाना, उनको खाना खिलाना एंड उनको मतलब पूरा पैम्पर करना? आर यू द काइंड्स?
Absolutely. Being a Punjabi, I'm not only fond of
आई
eating
एम श्योर
myself,
पंजाबी, आई कैन
but
टोटली
yes,
रिलेट टू
but I'm
दैट.
also very fond of feeding everybody.
So
But I
so what is
think,
your favorite
Kabir,
food? What do you like the best? Butter chicken?
sorry?
What do you
No,
like
I
to
mean,
eat?
I actually like all kinds of food. Honestly, I like all kinds of food. But Kabir, you know what I want to really give a message out there is that these 21 days are very
Yeah.
important to all of us. And we all have to be home. We all have to be safe. And
Hmm.
use this time to think very positive, think all those things that we've
Yeah.
not done for many years. So I was,
Yes.
like so much of walking in the house. I used to always think I have to go to the gym or I have to go out. But no, I'm
Hmm.
walking as much as within my house,
Yeah.
and I'm gone back to a bit of reading. I'm watching those movies which I've not watched for years. Thinking constantly that what should be done once everything gets better for all our
Hmm.
artisans. I discuss it with my office people as well. So I think all of us should put a lot very positive front, and it's all back to basics literally for 21 days.
या इवन रेड एफएम इज सेइंग कि 21 दिन स्टे इन, घर में रहो. और कोई
जी
कहते हैं ना 21 दिनों में आप एक नई आदत डाल सकते हो. You can
जी
form a new habit in 21 days. It's scientifically said. So we are saying
yeah
that कुछ नई आदत डालो, get into fitness. और मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि 90s का जमाना आ गया है. 90s के जमाने में ऐसा होता था. I actually feel like that because अब मैं जब सुबह उठता हूँ तो मुझे actually एक तो आसमान इतना साफ दिखने लगा है, चिड़ियाओं की आवाजें आने लगी हैं. Like
जी
you can see the difference.
yes. और
That's true.
90s का जमाना मतलब मेरा जमाना, because this is my 30th
मेरा
year
भी
in
है ना,
movies.
मेरा भी
Yeah.
90s का ही है.
नहीं नहीं, you must have been born in the 90s. मैं तो 90s में काम कर रहा
Never.
था.
You never
Yes.
know.
So it's like, yeah. But it's like आपने जैसे कहा कि enjoy the smallest of things. It's tough. I mean, of course, you at times you get like bored. At times you think that, okay, what next? But then immediately, that next second, you have to put your mind to something really positive. And so much of music that I used to not hear, I'm hearing again. And
Wow.
it's great catching up those old movies with my mother. It really feels it's
So
fun.
कौन सी
And
मूवी देखी आंटी के साथ अभी recently?
well, मैंने पाकीज़ा देखी, मैंने मुगले आजम
Wow.
देखी,
ओए होए.
मैंने आंधी देखी गुलजार साहब की, मैंने एक बहुत अच्छी फिल्म है, it was in 1952 called Aan, which Mehboob Khan had made with Dilip
Mhm.
Kumar, and Nadira was introduced in it. So I'm very costume oriented. I watch all the lighting. I love watching all those costumes. I'm a huge fan of Mughal Azam. And I think today we'll watch Sahib Bibi or Gulam. So we are
Wow.
quite,
That's
we
amazing.
love all
अच्छा
those
देखो,
films.
हम हमेशा ये बहाना मारते हैं कि मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, अरे मैं करना चाहता हूँ, टाइम नहीं है. एंड
जी
स्पेशली स्पेंडिंग टाइम विद योर मॉम, योर चिल्ड्रन मुश्किल होती है. और जब आप काम से आते हो कभी आप इरिटेट हो जाते हो, यू वुड मतलब चीख दोगे. मैं तो अपनी बहन के साथ रहता हूँ, अपने डॉग के साथ रहता हूँ. सो माय सिस्टर कम्स एंड गोज एंड देयर टाइम्स आई यू वुड जस्ट शाउट एट हर बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली मैं बड़ा हूँ और वो छोटी है, तो ऐसा हो जाता है. बट now we all are getting to spend time with our family. कुछ मॉम से ऐसी बात हुई जो कि पहले कभी नहीं हुई, a conversation that you had, you're like, wow, I'm thankful that I had this conversation with her.
Well, I think she's, she speaks a lot about her earlier days in Punjab, and I remember growing up listening to those stories, so I almost feel like a child again. But I think that we keep laughing at the past, कि ये गलती की थी, या मैंने कभी ये गलती की थी, या उन्होंने कभी कोई गलती की थी, and क्यों एक overreaction था. And I think
हाँ.
it's just me and us, we laugh, and my nephew Puneet also joins in
Yeah.
sometimes in the next building. So, so so yeah, that's what it is. And so it's just me and my mother.
Wow,
And
yeah,
so
beautiful.
it's catching up, and and also she's also catching up with a few of things. She exercises at home. She's
Wow.
88 years old. She exercises, and she eats healthy. And we both like desserts. So वो dessert का थोड़ा एक होता रहता है.
मेरा बुरा हाल है यार. I
Yeah.
still have this गुलाब जामुन का डब्बा in my house and it's kept, और मैं जब भी फ्रिज खोलता हूँ I see it and I'm like I don't want to have it, so I just
But
shut
it's
it.
fine. थोड़ा खा सकते हो. It's okay. It's okay. And yeah, so also music. Listening to
Yeah.
music is so much fun.
Yeah. So now मतलब की बात पे आते हैं. जो सारे लोग आए हैं, I'm sure want to know about fashion from you, the
जी.
man, and you started as a model. Obviously, I can look at you and say that when you started as a model.
Well, I was fascinated with Hindi films as a child. इतना शौक था मुझे, and I used to sketch and paint really well, and
Yeah.
so I started sketching and sketching and sketching, and then I became really fond of it. And I'm talking about what 87, 1987, where there wasn't any design school, so I was modeling a lot in those days. So I worked in a
Wow.
boutique, and I really enjoyed it, and that's why I got into films because I wanted to change the way films looked.
क्या बात है। तो अभी गर्मियां आने वाली हैं और लोगों को व्हाट वन टिप वुड यू लाइक टू गिव देम कि गर्मियों में ये करना चाहिए, कलर पहनना चाहिए, वन क्विक टिप दैट यू वांट टू गिव देम?
But it could be quite nice actually. I'm quite enjoying wearing my Indian kurtas. And if they are short and they are cut interestingly in
I have a
soft
share
cottons,
today.
it could look quite interesting with slim pants maybe. And
हाँ,
and of course colors should be a lot more softer, like not really dark colors, though I constantly am in navy blue and my mother keeps complaining that get into color. But I think some nice colors, easier fabric, breathable fabric, and of course sportswear because today everybody is working out, which is so good.
awesome. तो मतलब जैसे you said you constantly wear blue and I have this habit of constantly wearing black. Do you like loose clothes? मतलब मुझे तो मतलब खुली टी-शर्ट्स पसंद है, like बहुत लोग, कुछ लोग टाइट कपड़े पहनते हैं, मुझसे तो नहीं होता. So do you like wearing loose clothes, easy clothes? Because I've seen your pictures, you have a very easy style. Like you make the simplest of things look very smart and very elegant. So tell me about that.
Well, I think that personally, I think I'm so busy working. Well, my clothes are never ready because everybody else's clothes are getting ready.
Who
So,
designs your clothes?
so well, me and my team, but it never reaches because we're all busy with orders. And so I get sacrificed here. But I think it's a lot of black and navy blue in my wardrobe as well. But the whole mood today, the whole vibe today is easy clothes. It's very laid back, easy, not structured. But however, I have to confess to you that I actually personally like a bit of fit. I'm not such a loose person. I'm मानेंगे घर पे भी I think मेरी mother से मैंने सीखा we both get ready like shower, my hair is like I do my hair, shoes on.
I need to stop you here. I love your hair.
Yeah.
I love them. Like
Thank you.
इतने अच्छे बाल
Thank you.
और
Thank
हमेशा
you.
सेट रहते हैं, हमेशा सेट रहते हैं. कैसे, कौन सा जेल लगाते हो, कौन सा तेल लगाते हो? Tell me.
Well, I think that what the way many सीखा है कि like I wake up in the morning, even like after my walking, I have a shower, I do my hair, and I think so. Another thing in this is that personal hygiene is extremely important. And आप लोग सब जो घर पे भी हैं, I think not only a personal hygiene of washing your hands many a times, having 2 showers a day, also of your house. It's very, very important to maintain that hygiene. And I think that even style has something that you have to. It could be very simple, मगर आप अगर एक बहुत साफ और एक बहुत अच्छा किसी भी एक चीज को अपना स्टाइल बना लें, तो that stays with you and that becomes you. जैसे अभी आपने कहा कि my hair is always done up or I'm always in navy blue or black or जैसे you're always in black. So that's what it is. Yeah.
For your hair, man. अच्छा, मैं I was looking at the list of films you worked in, and the list just didn't end. मतलब खत्म ही नहीं हो रही.
But it's also 30 years. It's 30 years this year.
So much work. This year, 30 years?
It's 30 years. Film Fair did so a lot of the awards have happened this year. Film Fair did a great tribute. So it feels good. 30 years and Janvi, Sara, Pooja Hegde, Kiara Advani, all these girls are fourth generation.
Wow, man. मतलब कभी ऐसा लगता है बैठे हुए कि 30 years हो गए, फिर भी मैं इतना यंग और खूबसूरत दिख रहा हूँ, बाल भी सेट है, स्किन भी ग्लो कर रही है,
मेरे बालों को नजर
चल रहा है, everything is going great. कभी when you look back, मेरे साथ होता है, I've been working in radio for 9 years now and I started very young. तो जब मैं वापस पलट के देखता हूँ तो मुझे लगता है कि जब शुरुआत करी थी कितनी डांट खाई है, so many things we could just not do, जो कि अब कितना आसान हो गया है करना, because अब तो इतना करते हैं आदत पड़ जाती है. But when you look back, कितना टाइम निकल गया है and I've come so far. कभी बैठ के सोचते हो अभी तो मौका मिलता होगा because we have these days with us.
Well, I think that merely I always think next क्या करना है. So 15 years ago I started my label. I have an entire team that works with me. तो उनके बारे में सोचता हूँ, and then we work with a lot of embroiderers in Kashmir. We have a small NGO in a village called Mijma with Shabana Azmi, the actor in UP. Then we work in Banaras. So I think that it's your whole team widens, and your responsibility widens. And
Yes.
so abhi to constantly मैं वही सोच रहा था. I jump from a film to a fashion show to a wedding client to my stores. So it's a crazy turnout of work. So yes, abhi ek ठहराव है, and it's a good time to think, go into your inner space and prioritize कि जैसे ही सब कुछ ठीक होगा मैं पहले क्या करूँगा. And but I love to work. I have to tell you, I don't like weekends, and I love to work on a Sunday.
Same here. मतलब मैं I would want to accept this right now कि अगर मैं काम ना करूँ तो मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा. I
मैं तो
have so much
बिल्कुल.
energy. If I don't work, और मेरे आसपास जो लोग हैं, मेरे घर वाले हैं, वो बेचारे पागल हो जाएंगे क्योंकि मैं उनको पागल कर दूंगा. So I have to always work. Like या मैं काम कर रहा हूँ या खा रहा हूँ या मतलब कुछ ना कुछ तो मुझे करना है. I can't sit idle. I just can't. अच्छा, मुझे ये बताओ कि when you're talking about your company and your label and so many people working with you, the government has said that कि please जो लोग आपके साथ काम कर रहे हैं उनकी salaries मत काटिए because this is a tough time for them also जो आपके साथ कारीगर काम करें. So I'm sure you're also following this practice where you're
जी
paying them.
एब्सोल्युटली. इनफैक्ट मैंने अपने जो मेरे ऑफिस के ग्रुप्स हैं, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स, मैंने हर उस ग्रुप पे ये डाला है बात कि ये बात डाली कि आई एम दैट एवरी होपिंग दैट एवरीबडी इज सेफ एंड एट होम, मेकिंग श्योर ऑन दैट, एंड आल्सो assuring them that the salaries of March and April will be completely paid. I think that goes without saying. इससे ये चीज जो है ये आई थिंक हर किसी को करनी चाहिए, एंड because your people who work with you are like your family, and to me they are, and in times of that we all stand together for sure. Absolutely.
Wow. अच्छा, मैंने ना ये लिस्ट निकाली है of these heroines, okay, and the films that you worked on. Let's start with the DDLJ, the cult film, and Kajol. How is it working with Kajol? We all know you're very close to her. How is it working with her? What is a few things that we don't know about Kajol जो आप हमें बताओगे आज?
Well, I met Kajal in 1993, and that's when I started working with her. तो बहुत साल हो गए हैं. So she was one of the first actresses who one day called me and said that I think 94 में or 93 में that what are you doing? So I said I'm at home. So she said I'm coming over, and I said, "Okay, is there some work?" And she's like, "No, why? I can't come over just like that." So she reaches out to you, as from a person to person. She's extremely loyal. मैंने बहुत काम किया उनके साथ, and she used to hate getting ready. So whenever in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum and used to make her wear all the jewelry, she used to be like, "You wear the jewelry. I'm not going to wear it." She used to hate getting ready.
I have to say with Kajol, her fashion sense has evolved. She was very easygoing when it came to her fashion. When you look at these old award functions also, she's very casually dressed and she loved her hair open and मतलब उनको ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ता था. I've interviewed her also, and what I realized with her is कि she has a few friends, but she's very loyal to those friends.
That's right.
Yeah. So that I've seen with her. Okay.
But I think, I think she was always aware. It's just that time her personality was that I'm not going to really stress on all of that,
Yeah.
And now she is particular and she looks into it, which is a good thing.
Also,
and we used to tell her so much at that time, but she should never listen. But it's good now she finally is doing that.
I also know कि वो बहुत ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करती है और पूरे टाइम घर के बाहर ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग के डब्बे रहते हैं. And she believes कि कपड़ों पे ज्यादा फालतू खर्चा नहीं करना चाहिए. There are stylists who give you clothes, wear them and give them back. Why do you want to waste money? Which
wow. That's very Kajal.
Let's move on to Raja Hindustani, Karishma Kapoor. What do you have to tell about her? She was my personal favorite. I used to love her, adore her. मतलब मैं चाहता था कि मुझे ऐसी होने वाली बीवी मिले जो मेरी शादी तो नहीं हुई है. But what do you want to tell about some secrets about Karishma?
Well, Karishma ko, I met her in 1990. I met her when she gave the first time she faced the camera. I was there with her, and it's been a long journey of work together. And remember, Raja Hindustani ke time ye cheez thi ki we wanted to, the director Ranveer Singh wanted to get that old 60s look back, because 60s is really classic and beautiful. And I remember that we wanted to do the straight hair and the fitted kurtas. She always had a great figure. So उस ज़माने में उस time पे she didn't like to show her arms. So मैंने उनको मुझे convince करना पड़ा कि no, your arms are beautiful and you should show them. And I remember the first time. And first time उन्होंने contact lenses जब पहने तो her eyes were all red and she was like, I'm not going to wear them. And I said to her, okay, you will wear them all your life. They look so beautiful on you. And she did. And she does. And in all the movies she wore them. And I think she has beautiful eyes, but just brown eyes also look so beautiful.
That's true. Let's talk about Rani Mukherjee in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. I remember Karan saying that मैं जब घर गया मैंने knock किया रानी के for this role. जब दरवाजा खुला तो मुझे कोई दिखाई दी because she was short, and then I looked at her and I was like, इसको मैं टीना कैसे बनाऊंगा? And you made her Tina. How did that happen?
Well, I think that I knew Rani before that also. I was again there for Rani's first shot for Raja Gyai Ki Barat. And I think Rani, with Karan and me, we got really evolved. We worked a lot on her style, on her sense of fashion. In fact, even saris, I remember in Kuch Kuch Hota and all the other films also, I was the first person to make her wear chiffon. I was there with her in Mykonos in Chalte Chalte when we were shooting. And all of that, yes. Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna.
Oh God, it's crazy.
In fact, Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna ke andar, the last song, there are 18 changes.
The last song, yeah.
And I remember in Mykonos, I used to tell her, suck your stomach in, stand tall. I used to keep giving her instructions. So I feel that Rani's, the first time the sense of style and fashion that came was, it was really backed by us on, and her, and we kind of really molded her in that way.
Now we have to talk about this Om Shanti Om का गाना जिसमें सारे celebrities एक साथ आ गए थे.
Om Shanti Om के गाने में मुझे एक बात आपको interesting बोली है. Like I mentioned to you, I was a wide-eyed child watching Hindi films, and I saw a film called Naseeb, in which Amit Ji is doing a song, John Jani Janardhan is the waiter in that song, and how different actors come. And I used to look at that song multiple times and think, will I ever be at a party where I will meet so many actors and I'll be like, hi, how are you? And speak about films and speak about cinema, which I love so much. And of course, my life changed and I came into cinema. And so it was quite ironical that I designed for that song as well, where again, once again, there were so many actors.
It's a law of attraction.
Yeah. So it was, as a child, I kept thinking that will I be there, and here I was.
Wow. Super. अच्छा अभी हमारे जो इतने सारे लोग हैं, fashion Manish. So a lot of people want to ask you questions. लोगों अपने सारे questions यहाँ पे post करो. तब तक के लिए देखो हर इंसान का सपना है that you style them. I've kept a few of my clothes and you have to tell me ये मैं किसके साथ पहनूं. So I got this jacket. You can see this is a plain jacket.
And an oversized one, you can see. It's a nice oversized jacket.
Yeah. So I told my stylist to paint it. अब मुझे समझ में नहीं आता कि मैं पहनूं किसके साथ. Should it all be black in this jacket?
Maybe like a very loose, soft white T-shirt, like an easy white T-shirt.
All white.
Or like white T-shirt with like, say, what would you wear with like say a drawstring pan down, or like a what kind of a pan, like an easy pan down, not jeans, not the same denim.
Okay. And this. This was an impulsive buy. My friends told me खरीद ले अच्छा लग रहा है.
अरे वाह. So this what will you wear with? All black?
I have never worn this. I don't have the guts. एक बार न्यू ईयर पे पहन के गया था, वो भी बिकॉज़ अभी न्यू ईयर पार्टी हुई थी, तो I just wore it. उसके बाद से मेरी हिम्मत नहीं हुई. मेरी बहन बोलती है मुझे दे दो, मैं पहन लेती हूँ. I don't know.
पहन लो, आप पहन लो, अच्छा लगेगा. Wear it. Don't worry about it. I think men should wear shimmer too, and not fear it.
Because I have never seen you wear shimmer, like glittery clothes, or you don't wear loud clothes at all, right?
Well, no.
No. तभी that's why you got shocked. ये क्या है? ये क्यों खरीदा?
I make shimmery clothes. I love it. I feel like it's एक personality होती है to carry it, and I don't know whether I can carry it myself, though I love making them.
अच्छा.
I'm sure आप carry कर सकोगे. You should wear it. Oh, that's a nice color. Really nice color. Very summer. Yes. But you can have fun. You can wear a printed shirt in it. You can wear a striped shirt, a printed shirt.
Okay. This is my personal favorite. I just love wearing this. It's got these Velcro things, and it just makes you look very. इस पे मैं tight कपड़े पहनता हूँ. It makes you look very fit. So.
अरे वाह. So are you not fit? Are you fit or are you not fit?
No, I am fit. I am fit, but I look fitter than. थोड़े से flaws जो हैं वो छुप जाते हैं.
अच्छा.
Then I have this jacket.
Oh, nice color again. Very nice. Very summer.
So this I should. But ये एक बात बताओ मुझे, एक सवाल है मेरा. I think बहुत सारे लोगों के दिमाग में होता है कि गर्मियों में भी मुंबई में there are a lot of actors who come out of the airport and they're wearing like coats. तो उन्हें गर्मी नहीं लगती?
Well, I think लगती तो होगी, but I don't know. But I think ये yellow jacket के नीचे you can wear something longer, something easy. So break something that structure. Longer. It will look quite interesting.
Okay, and now this is the last one. I've never worn it because ये ऑनलाइन लग रहा था कि ये बहुत ब्राइट है, पर जब ये आया तो ये बिल्कुल भी ब्राइट नहीं है. This is looking very dull.
But color कितना अच्छा है. It's lovely. Dull तो नहीं है. It's perfect for
वो आपको
summer.
कैसा लग रहा है? This is a little dull.
No, I like it.
Okay, ठीक है. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
last, I just want people to ask you questions because there are a lot of questions coming in. All the people who are tuned in right now, कोई सवाल है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं मनीष से any question. Also, the bridal season is coming up. All these brides love your lehengas, man. They are like crazy about them. So, what do you want to tell all these brides?
Well, Abhi,
When is your
there are a lot of
collection?
cancellations, and there are lots
Yeah.
of the weddings will start again. I think a bit later, and
Yeah.
and I think the mood will be to like go a bit somber. Like I think for me, I want to mix like what I've been really working on in my time at home is a mix of interesting old world colors, and I think पिछले 2 साल से everything has been very monochromatic, one color. So I'm wanting to work a lot of different interesting combinations, which is what I'm working on.
Okay. Somebody is asking who is your idol when it comes to fashion?
Who's my ideal? Do I have an ideal? I think my ideal is are all the fashion houses internationally, because they've done such phenomenal job, and the way they've kind of evolved. I hope I can become a fashion house with that kind of infrastructure and that kind of a large enterprise.
Inshallah. Somebody is asking what is your favorite fabric for a sari?
Chiffon.
उसके बाद किसी ने पूछा है, just a second ना, इतने many questions. Somebody is asking, I'm a student, Manish, I am in fashion, what would you advise me?
Well, I think first thing is talk to yourself, and especially in these days, what of fashion do you really like? Like, do you like the business of fashion? Do you like the styling in fashion? Do you like creating clothes? And if creating clothes, what kind of clothes? Like for me, I was very clear. I love films. So I want to do something with films, I want to change the way they look. I want to do something different with them. So I think वो एक path important है.
अच्छा, कभी कुछ सबके पास वो दिन होते हैं जब you're a little low और इंसान थोड़ा मोटिवेशन कम हो जाता है. How do you motivate yourself, यार? You work so much, like you're always working, so how do you motivate yourself?
Motivate myself by I motivate myself by listening to music. I sometimes motivate myself by looking at the better things. Like there are times when you kind of wake up and you don't really wake up every day with like, wow, what a day. But then you have responsibility, and then you have people who are there waiting for you. And so I listen to a lot of music. Actually, I love it. It kind of puts me into the gear.
So you listen to radio, you listen to Red FM?
I listen to Red FM actually a lot, especially when I'm driving to work or whenever we are. I kind of like I like sound. I like music. I like people. I like people talking. So as soon as I sit in the car, we put on the FM.
Awesome. अभी देखो, you are Karan's very good friend और वो rapid fire खेलते हैं, तो मैंने भी कुछ questions रखे हैं. I think every interview has somehow gotten into this rapid fire thing.
But Karan has started this phenomenal thing called the rapid fire. It's fantastic.
Rapid fire, right?
हाँ, एक trend हो गया.
So I'm going to ask. हाँ, मैं questions बोल रहा हूँ, so you just answer फटाफट, ठीक है? Ready? Okay. Gossip monger. Gossip monger. I know.
Gossip monger. So what do you want me to do?
Who you have to name
कौन
the
है
person.
gossip monger?
बॉलीवुड में कौन है?
I'm not going to name that. मैं नहीं जानता.
You have to. You have to. Okay. Most well dressed.
Most well dressed. Most interestingly dressed is Ranveer Singh.
Ranveer Singh. I really like his fashion. अच्छा, one person.
Most interesting.
हाँ. One person you can work for or dress them up for your entire life without even taking a penny. Free में करूँगा मैं. Like I really want to work for them. Somebody.
I'd love Kareena Kapoor. I would love to meet Meryl Streep. I'd love to design for her. She's such a phenomenal actor.
Yeah. Easiest to work with. No hang-ups.
Kareena Kapoor. I think she was the best bride. She's been the best actor. Yeah. She's kind of confident and cool in the true sense, and she's been the easiest actor to work with.
Most difficult to work with? You have
difficult to situation.
You have to. Please,
difficult situations होती हैं. Sometimes, not really people.
मुझे इस इंटरव्यू के बाद बता देना. अच्छा, who takes a lot of time to dress up in male actors?
You know, a lot of times we think that girls take a lot of time, but I think it's
Yeah.
the boys who take a lot of time also.
Yes. That's
And
why I
especially
asked.
when they're particular about their hair and all of it. So, but why not? You're getting ready, so why not take time? I believe you should take time.
कौन है पर नाम तो बताओ. Don't dodge the question.
No, I'm not dodging the questions.
यार,
But
this
court
man
martial
doesn't
हो रहा है.
anything. कौन?
ये court martial कर रहे हो आप तो.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
You're putting me into a spot.
This is a very difficult question. If you were not a designer, what would you be?
A film director.
Oh wow. Maybe next.
Maybe
You ever
next.
watch- Okay.
Yes, yes, of course.
One secret of Karan Johar that you want to tell everybody.
One secret of Karan Johar that I want to tell everybody that what is the secret? I don't speak about secrets. A secret is a secret for life.
The color you hate.
I can never hate a color. I can never hate a color.
Or maybe you just don't like
I don't think
wearing
I can ever hate anything. A color that I don't like that much. Is
मतलब
there
ऐसा
a
लगता
color?
है कि ये मुझे मुझ पे अच्छा नहीं लगता, मैं ये नहीं पहनूंगा ऐसा कोई.
मुझ पे
हाँ.
तो छोड़ दो. मुझे तो बहुत कलर्स अच्छे नहीं लगते. But I mean, but I love colors. I love colors.
That's so sweet. It's like being a RJ, you love music and you can't just ये गंदा गाना अच्छा गाना you can't say.
Yeah.
Okay. One fashion trend that people should just stop following. Like you look at them and you're like, bro, why are you wearing this type? Please इसका जवाब दे देना.
Well, I think that sometimes that now that the fashion has become all about yourself and it's not following a trend, but it's trendless and everybody's styling themselves and being bold. But sometimes I feel कि वो एक to be different बहुत कुछ हो जाता है and the person can't carry them. So I think it's very important. Some can do some things and some can't, I guess. So I think you have to know what works on you.
Less is more.
Sometimes less is more, sometimes more is more. So, you know, so, but I think you've got to see that.
अच्छा, before going, 21 दिन का जो लॉकडाउन है, इसमें people who are listening to you, क्या बोलना चाहेंगे आप उनको?
But जैसे मैंने पहले कहा कि use it very positively and think in a I've been really looking at, you know, almost speaking to myself कि I've been planning lots of things in the last 3 years and वो क्यों नहीं कर पाया, शायद कुछ reasons मेरे अंदर ही थे. And what should I address? A priority list when things get better. What will you start first? Because when you're free, your mind is thinking too many things. So you need to prioritize them and spend time with your loved ones and really go into something creative. You know, something that you want to cook. You want to you know work on the plants. You want to you know work out. You want to sing. You want to whatever. शौक है. Something creative is always very therapeutic.
Also, you know, we are the only ones who started in Pune, India's only LGBTQIA+ radio show. It is the only show in the entire country that is for the community. So everybody who in the community and of the community who loves to dress up in a certain way, पर वो डरते हैं लोग क्या सोचेंगे, जज करेंगे, उनको क्या करोगे आप?
Well, डरने के कोई बात ही नहीं है उसमें. I think it's you. And like I mentioned earlier, that today it is about you, and you know it's you should be you. It's very very important, and you should whether it is any kind of dressing, not just you know one you know kind of people or in community or anything like that. Anybody you know who wants to dress up should do or should wear what they want to wear. I definitely feel that, but of course, like I mentioned earlier. You know, like maybe what you wear, I can't carry. What I wear, maybe it's too simple for you. So I think knowing yourself is very important. But guys, please don't fear. Wear whatever you want to wear and be yourself. That's very important.
Awesome. Show me your kurta now.
My kurta is nothing. It's very garka kurta. It's got these little bit of stitches, if you can see.
Wow,
and it's a shirt collar and it's a this collar on one side. And yeah, so it's a cotton kurta. It breathes well.
I'll show you mine. Mine.
Yours is a nice all chikankari thread work.
I told you I'm from Lucknow, so I have a lot of Lucknowi kurtas.
Oh, I love them. I love the chikankari work of Lucknow.
This time I go to Lucknow.
Thank you so much. And this time you come to Bombay, we'll dress you up.
Done. Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much, and everybody be
Say hi to your auntie.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And enjoy the time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.